Hello everybody, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. It is time, later than I would originally plan on a Thursday, I get that. It is time for the first of two trips to the PC land of Steam for my backlog. And yes, it is time, now that I've sorted it all out, to find out what's going on with Francis York Morgan. But it is time to hear about what Zach wants to say to the people of Greenvale. It is time to find out whether we can find out more stuff about the Rain Mac killer. Yes, it is time when it wants to be. La, la, da, 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 da. Come on, game. Come on up. Come on, game. Capture a specific window, yeah, okay. Where's my bloody mouse? Playing Alone in the Dark. I'm playing bugger all at the moment, Ballistics. Now you were working last week. Come on. Well, I say that. Why are you not capturing? Why are you not capturing the window? Let me exit and start again. Try again. Come on, game. What a great start to the stream, eh? Do I have to reset? Do I have to reset me old OBS and start again? I bloody hope not. Yeah, because it should be up by now. And nothing's changed since last week. Oh wait, there was a fucking thingy last week, wasn't there? There was a bloody update on OBS. No. Capture specific window, yeah. Otherwise, find window of same executable. Okay, let's try that. I mean, you can hear it. You just can't see it. We'll do it this way if we have to. So now you can. I was going to say now you can hear it. Right, we'll do it this way then. Until I can sort out why the game capture bit's not working, even though it bloody should have been from last week. Anyway, it's Deadly Premonition.
Previously during the investigation, these puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
How are you guys? You right?
To greet them.
I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
Yeah, because game capture worked fine last week. Damn you, OBS. Damn you. Anyway, we're here. As you can see, the time is now gone 3 o'clock. On the PC, it wasn't too bad before the big crash last week. On the Xbox, not so much. Yeah, the stalling of the frames on it last week were just. Ugh.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. The clock tower is impressive too.
He said clock.
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. That was a tough role. That was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
Thank you all for coming today.
And then he realised he left his mic on.
Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
There's a
Good
killer
afternoon.
on the loose and he's coming for
I'm
you.
Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime.
Perpetrated by an anus.
I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl. And to bring the one responsible to justice. Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places. Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please, guide your children away from such places at all costs.
Why doesn't he get them to look at their backs?
Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story of the raincoat killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
Yeah, it's Thomas. It's Thomas and her.
Excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
It's like, who is this guy? And what is with this crazy ass music?
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt. When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
And that's all he wanted to say. The fuck?
Sure knows how to steal thunder. Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
Or check their backs, you fucking idiot.
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again.
Because you did it.
How could one do such a terrible thing?
I don't know, you tell me.
I'm still in shock.
That you haven't been caught yet?
Thomas, I forgot to ask. You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Tattoo? I do, actually. But why?
Could you show it to me, please?
What? Now? Here?
Yes, please. This is vital for our investigation.
Okay, if it's gonna help you any.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that,
Did it tell you anything?
it told me that you didn't kill Anna.
Of
Damn
course
you.
not. What are you saying?
I still think it's him. I didn't see the tattoo.
You ought to see that tattoo, Zach. A big heart with an arrow through it and Love G in the center. I don't know when he got that done, but we've all been through the 80s.
Yeah,
Quite a performance. Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, the purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper at the proper time. It is not yet mine, that is, Mr. Stewart's time, not mine. But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that is, with Mr. Stewart, may that be. Informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We
Exactly.
can force you to talk, you know.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, pay close attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigation.
Nice to see George Cassell. Oh, fuck
So
it.
says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
George is fucked off. Like, oh, fuck this. I mean, that in itself. Dear me, that. Wait, where's Miss Fashionably Late? Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious. Oh. Thank you, George, for providing us with the comedy that we needed. So how are you guys, by the way? You all good? It's Usher.
Agent York, you make any progress?
Of course, plenty. Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
Well, Usher, please move. We'll have to usher you out the way.
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Hello again, Fiona. Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too. Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day, but I do. He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
I did not know that.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
Amazing, Zach. You must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it.
Look, they're both
That's
doing
one
it.
of the
Look.
things I like best about him.
Well, I could
Synchronized
have been
Zakin.
fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
What is it with this with the hand movements?
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right. Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit. One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
I'm not asking.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Olivia, Nick's wife.
Anna worked at your husband's diner, right? What kind of girl was she?
Well, she was a very hard worker. A nice girl.
Did you ever see her acting strange?
Well, not really. But there was one thing. Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster. Just a criminal. Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
Always remember the hand movement. Always remember the hand movement.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
Nick Cormack. Diner owner.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident? Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
Yeah, you are.
You're sure?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
That's a real sort of lackadaisical approach to that. From an FBI agent. I know Lily and Keith are arguing. So we're going to see them in a second. What the? What are you doing, madam? You look like you need a piss and you've forgotten one of your shoes. No, seriously, look. Fucking hell. Suspect. And again, why are we not checking their backs?
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here call me the gunsmith.
The gunsmith. Well, I'm going to call you Dave.
Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so.
Here's what I've got. Don't be fooled by the guns that I've got.
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Even today, a customer paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to visit your store sometime. I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
Understood. Look forward to it. The shop will be open again tomorrow. It's usually open from 2000 to 0600. See you then.
So he's an overnighter, eh? Oi, Keith.
Hey, York, you were rocking it large up there.
Was I? I haven't been on stage like that since elementary school.
You made me think, man, like, things can't go on like this. We need, like, some action or something. I was pretty psyched up, you know, before you got on stage. I was like, dude, a real psycho in town. Pretty sweet gig. But now, I mean, dude, that lunatic could be any one of us, man. I don't want to think of that whack job coming after my family. Makes me shudder all over, man. It was way too heavy. You'll catch him, right, FBI?
Of course. But you need to be able to take care of those you love, too.
You're right, man. Right on the level. I need to do what's right for my family, man. You lit my soul, man. Thanks, FBI.
Hey, Lily.
Agent York, your speech frightened some of us a little.
You should work on being more sensitive with words when talking to groups.
Really? I tried my best to be gentle. So, have you noticed anything strange or out of place recently?
He could have got away with that by saying it was Zach.
Really. She works part-time at the store. She's been acting strange recently.
Strange? How?
I took the boys along to visit her house today. I was just worried, you know, because she hasn't come into work at all after that incident. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them. I just couldn't understand it.
Now that's interesting. Thank you, Lily. Perhaps we should give Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
So we got Becky, the mother, to visit. Careful.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really? Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play. He'd always pretend to be uninterested, but I could tell he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really, thinking about it now.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Oh, No, nothing. One more bell that doesn't ring anymore.
Ding, ding, ding.
I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young boy.
I see. So, what's your favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I have to get back and get things ready. Sorry for having to hurry away. I'll see you back at the hotel.
Oh, it's the comedy lady
Zach, I think
moment.
she could embarrass the toughest of the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my questions, Zach. Amazing.
Oh my pot is getting cold.
It's roaming Sigourney.
Hey, mister, my pot is getting cold.
You are... who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh, you're useless.
Yeah,
Zach,
I just
we've
said
met
that.
all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
No, she takes the pot. She told you it's getting cold, right? It's getting cold.
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
So they're taking a shit.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home. Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
I guess I reek of the material world, don't I?
All
I
right,
have
Madonna.
to do my job.
Jesus.
But I understand what you mean.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
Okay, 2 to go.
Hello again, Agent York. How are you?
Good, thanks. And you?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good today.
Well, that's good to hear. Do you have any information that could help me out?
Information? Sounds difficult and not my kind of conversation. Anyways, you should come by the gas stand again. I'll give you the best service in town.
Zach, perhaps you can tell me. Why did she bother coming here?
Well, because she was asked to, and could be a suspect, maybe. Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
So that means you have got something to tell the cops.
What about the FBI?
Shut up.
At least give me your name.
I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
If you want info, it'll cost you. I only talk to Ben Franklin.
You know, first impressions are important. I can detain you for a few days, and maybe you'll become more fun to meet.
Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
I mean, you could talk to Ben. Oh, stop it. Well, that's about half hour we won't get back again. So I can't go through that door. Can't go through that door. Can we go through this door, I wonder? Even though that looks not a door. I mean, that's a door. Oh, there's Carol. Wait, a heavy cigarette. There's light ones? What?
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest, a goddess.
Fucking music, man. Fucks off. Sarah and George are so, well, fuck you. Oh, Jesus. Oh. It's that look of my head.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
Quit done.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Are you enjoying both, though, Alex? Well,
Okay, Zach,
you
I'll
should
tell
be,
you how I
otherwise
knew
you
his
wouldn't
name.
plan them, I guess.
He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
So, excuse me, why you put your fingers up to your head?
You're York, right? I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the Darts Bar, Swery 65. How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yeah, murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. You know, she always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
No, but actually letting them all go without looking at their fucking work, will. Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Good evening, Agent.
Good evening, Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Brian. I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna, her smile, so warm. Anna, blonde hair, so bright.
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
Which we have done already, because there was bones around there. But we've got to go there again then.
Agent Morgan, I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
Everyone go back to your homes and remember, don't kill anyone. Clear. Do I want to save? Yes, yes, I do.
Well then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
I was going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ and give a progress report, too.
Okay, then let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning.
Good.
Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
All right, then. Let's do that.
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
The diner. That might be nice.
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal. No visit to Greenvale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition. Zach, what do you think? We can always go back to the hotel after eating dinner, or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach.
Okay, let's see whether this will work or not.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on to your hats, everyone. This could be a crash.
I've been sheriff here for a long time now, and this is the worst murder I've ever seen.
Our town is a little odd in some ways, but it's usually a peaceful place.
It was almost like in an
We had
Eatburger
our
when he was
fair
talking
share
there,
of
wasn't
cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe? Or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor? Nothing more than that.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Not much different from those you've just mentioned. The case I was on until last month, well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period. He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life, to eat from or as a urine cup. He hated women. That was his way of dealing with it.
Nice.
He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum. Then he'd down it in one gulp.
And they used the
For
funny
him, that
song
was a
for
holy
it.
ritual. The question of his mental state was the pivotal point in the court case.
Oh, man.
For me, he was insane. 100%.
You think?
Drinking from the skulls, well, that is one thing, but those he had used to relieve himself.
Oh, that
he
was
would
just
then
too much.
Use them to drink from, too. Yeah, that was too much for me. It's just not sanitary.
Not sanitary. That's probably not the problem for most of us.
What else? Ah, yes. An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims.
Thank you, Agent York. Now, let's talk about something else.
You don't want to hear anymore? That's
No.
a shame, isn't it, Zach? I was just about to get to the good part, too.
Sounds like you live in a totally different world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers. Ugh, I give up. I can't compete with you.
Don't say that, Emily. The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter. There is no big and small. Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size. So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
Well said, Agent Morgan. We work day and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that, right?
Stop looking at me. All right, George?
Of course. But still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
Me neither. I never even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town. I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
Excuse us, Agent Morgan. We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience. Let's call it a night.
Okay. Good night, then.
Straight out. Yeah, all right, good night, Moss. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Ah, dear me. Dun. I don't want to peek in there. What are you doing? What are you on about? Right. Oh, jeez. There is something just majorly wrong with this. Let's just get in the car. Let's go back to the hotel, make the report. Evening, Michael. How you doing, man? Right, where we gotta go? I gotta come out here. Right, okay. I'm not bad. Heard that Mum's feeling better than what she has been. Yeah, delirium seems to have receded, which is good. And this game has just gotten real batshit crazy. And the acting in the script has gotten worse. Yeah, the only bit it's caused me issue on is it wasn't loading via game capture. Which made no sense. which he was doing last week. So I had to put it back on game monitor. But it has made me laugh with how bad it is. Okay, where are we going now? We're going that way, so we take a left. Oh, it has issues, but, you know, nothing in terms of game so far. I can't believe we've almost done an hour of it already. Oh, you see that lovely cornering?
No, nothing. Just my imagination.
Just so off the deep end. Alan, as you have been trapped, I've been trying to write your story as a way out.
Okay then, Zach. Let's go back over our progress. First, the victim, Anna's death. She was found hanging from a tree in the forest. She was cut open with a knife from her chest down to her stomach. That was the direct cause of death. The strangulation marks and skull fracture were caused after death. Her tongue was also bit off, and I found something inside her mouth. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
It was a red seed, I believe.
That's right. We found the same red seed in her mouth.
Yeah, probably Michael.
According to Emily, it was raining when Anna was killed, but traces of tears were still evident on her face.
Yes.
Which means the perpetrator killed Anna under a roof in the lumber mill, and then carried her body into the woods after it stopped raining. We found numerous important pieces of evidence at the site of the crime. A total of 4 things. Knee prints in the grass, a wood chip with metal dust, a photo of a man with a tattoo on his back, and one other thing. Do you remember what that was, Zach? That's right. A broken stiletto heel.
So weird, Zach.
Aligning this
The
with the
fourth
other
wall.
evidence suggests that 2 people came into contact with Anna's body prior to it being discovered by us. Those being the perpetrator who killed Anna and Miss Stiletto Heel. There is also the possibility that a third party carried Anna to the woods. That means we could be dealing with 3 people.
Or the whole town.
2 or 3 people. In any case, Miss Stiletto Heel may have vital information. We need to find her next.
Yeah, because that's her
We didn't use
name on
forensic
the
methods,
on her
but
dress.
we're still closing in on the criminal. Have I forgotten anything?
common sense.
Of course. The marks on her hand tell us that Anna was gripping something when she died. Do you remember that, Zach?
What do you think she was holding on to? That's right. A round object. The marks on her hand suggest a peace mark. The man in the photo found in the woods had a tattoo of an upside-down peace mark on his back.
He's taking the
These two
piece.
could well be related. But we don't know for sure. Next, the townfolk. A few are worthy of special attention. Carol McLean, the singer and bar owner. She's Thomas's sister. Then there's Nick Cormack, the owner of the diner. Both of them seem to be hiding something. There's Diane, the owner of the art gallery, who's out of town. Then we have problematic, old, rich, and eccentric Harry. Both will be tough to crack. Well, we just have to go one by one.
Well, yeah, with your shit methods of investigation.
I've been thinking. One of the biggest rewards here is the fantastic food. Enjoying food is cultural, and yet it's also a bit uncivilized. It's interesting how good food motivates me to work harder during investigations.
Oh, and on Emily's back, it was strange to me. Hey, don't take that the wrong way, Zach. I wasn't getting all excited or anything. But it did make me feel strange. Nostalgic and sad.
Oh, Michael, why did you do that to him? And more importantly, when's he playing it?
It's starting to rain. I think this case may take a while.
I'll eat later.
Fair enough.
You'll eat right now, young lady. You need to listen to your mother.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
Eat your lunch, then take a nap. Then I'll tell you the rest.
But I want to hear it now.
There's no need to rush things. You must live your life at the pace that is right for you.
Honey, are you coming?
The old man in this story is Francis telling the story. We'll stream it on Wednesday next week. Ooh. Well, that's 2 chapters we've done so far today. Episode 1 cleared.
Top notch.
Thank you.
Are you thirsty?
You must be very thirsty.
You only take milk with your coffee?
Coffee with milk. That's all.
Yep. Sure, you get there eventually.
Who are you?
My name is Becky.
Becky Aries.
What are you doing here?
My name is Becky.
Anna's friend?
My name is Becky.
I think her name's Becky, I don't know yet.
Throat is quenched. You must do what you must do.
Take a sip of coffee and go.
Huh?
There's something happening with the door. A chocolate chip cookie. Nice. And a lollipop. Say my mother's sister's girl. She's my mother's sister's girl. Not say it. You never know, it's gonna probably happen, Michael. Hey, mister.
That's me.
In the corner.
That's me when it happened.
So one of those indie art house films. So you always in here with the matches. What you doing with the fucking matches?
Zach, this case looks like it's directly related to us. I do not know how yet, but I do know I need some coffee.
George said he'd have someone pick us up in the parking lot. Let's get some breakfast with Polly first.
Probably want more than a cracker, I can tell you that much. Yeah, I went there. We've been over an hour at this already. Where's the time gone?
Whoa there!
Did you need something?
No, I was just passing by. I didn't think anybody else was here other than Polly.
Oh,
the
God.
door opening like that it surprised me, that's all.
Why am I in this game?
I'm Kaysen, Forrest Kaysen. Nice to meet you. I travel a whole lot, you see, selling tree saplings. Just the usual salesman doing the usual road trip.
Game, I feel
Sometimes
attacked
I
right
feel,
now.
I don't know, like a jolly old bumblebee spreading pollen.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I get it. You're the special agent Scarface that everyone's yakking about. Nice to meet you, Francis.
Special Agent Scarface? I'd need a bigger scar to live up to that name. Call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
What? You got it. York.
Is this your first visit here, then?
No, sir. Actually, I've been coming here once or twice a year for, a while now. I don't get much business here, but it sure does make a fine vacation. I mean, it's a gorgeous hotel at a bargain price. It's so relaxing in these parts, too. Oh, I just love all the nature. I feel so relaxed here.
Oh, hello, doggy.
Say hi to Willie. Oh, don't worry, he's a good boy. Do you like dogs?
Hey, Willie. How you doing?
Do you like dogs?
He's pretty smart, too. Oops, before I forget, let me give you this. It's just a sample of what I sell.
Thank you. How kind of you.
So, what brings the old FBI out
They
here?
just happen to have
Sounds
another
like
one
more
there.
than just a vacation.
A murder, actually. The perpetrator is still out there. Try to stay indoors at night and during the rain. We want to prevent it from happening again, okay?
Oh, it's a darn shame. Places like this used to be the safest in America.
Could I ask you something? Do you know a lot about seeds?
Seeds? Gardening, huh? You don't look like a green thumb, but let me tell you though, I'm pretty much the only one who can make those saplings sprout. There's a trick to it that can't really be passed on, you know? It's like, oh, the secret of making a good smoked ham, something like that. But you know, once they sprout, you don't need to do much. You can leave it be, and why, it'll turn into a big tree no matter what happens. Kind of like those stocks that politicians buy that just keep growing and growing. Well, you just wait and see. This town is gonna love them. Right. We were just about to go take a morning stroll, so I'll get going. Good luck now with that case.
Thanks.
Zach, do you remember what the coffee said? Forrest Kaysen. F.K.
This show has just begun.
I mean, to be fair, it's not that big of a leap, I guess. Not a leap of faith, but, you know. Polly, would you like some breakfast?
Oh, hi.
Hello, Polly.
What's wrong, Polly? You look a little tired.
I'm fine. Well, it's just that I was cleaning up my room, and so many memories came flooding back to me.
Memories?
Oh, my dear, Mr. Morgan, that's not the kind of question you should ask a lady.
Memories? Oh, no, memories. Oh. I had a voice in my head. What did the coffee say to me earlier? I totally normal thing. And yeah, exactly. And he's talking to us. We're Zach. You, me, we're Zach, mate. He breaks the fourth wall and he raises his fingers up. It's like he's going, hey, chat.
Breakfast looks as good as yesterday's.
I hope you enjoy it.
I will, and thank you. I just met Kaysen, actually.
Oh, good old Mr. Kaysen. Did he give you a sapling?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Is that what you call it these days?
Don't tell me he gives one to everyone he meets.
No, only to the people he feels comfortable with. He told me. He must feel really comfortable with me.
He must. Is there anyone he hasn't given a sapling to?
Mustard? Okay, I'll just get it from the kitchen then.
No, mustard has nothing to do with it. I was wondering if you know of anyone that Kaysen didn't give a sapling to.
You what?
Oh, too much pepper. I did think it might be. I'm sorry.
Oh, Zach, I forgot. We'll never get anything out of her, will we? Forrest Kaysen. He's hiding something. You think so too, right, Zach?
I don't know.
But no need to rush.
Yeah, eat your
All
sandwich.
secrets are hidden until they are inevitably divulged.
Look at your coffee.
Powers of entropy. The world exposes everything and causes chaos. Just like this coffee.
Your coffee causes chaos. Your coffee causes chaos. You're a bit thick, really, aren't you? Dear me. I just. Not I jest, I just. No wise dude, lurk away.
Good morning, Agent Morgan. Did you sleep well?
Morning, George. Dreamland was quite nice.
You do look well rested. Oh, I was up practically all night doing paperwork. Thomas helped me out, so I was able to go home and get some sleep, but not enough.
Diane got back into town late last night. We should give her a visit.
Which means going to the art gallery, correct?
She lives and works in the office there, so it's the only place to find her. The gallery is open from 10 to 1700.
Okay, let's go then.
Time for some art appreciation. A cultural activity in such a small countryside town. Amazing, Zach.
It's that fucking smile.
The gallery is called Muses Gallery. The Muses were the 9 daughters of the goddess of memory in Greek mythology.
Ah, it's just like Diane to name it that way.
Is she that intelligent a woman?
Maybe. You'll see for yourself soon enough.
Did you see how Emily reacted, Zach? I sense that this Diane is not popular among other women. I can't wait to meet her.
The gallery is on the north side of town. Take the road along the lake and go north.
As Zach, we can safely say that Francis, you're a bit of a weird one, mate. Comes on the whoa. Oh,
An art gallery in such a small town. Am I prejudiced to think that it doesn't seem to fit?
Greenvale and every small town has every right to enjoy art.
That's right. Small towns tend to be full of highly cultured people. Although I can't say I've ever been to the gallery myself.
George, what about you? Are you into art?
Actually, yes. I like going to the gallery. It's very relaxing there.
Really, George? I never knew that about you for all this time.
Emily, please. I'm just as cultured as everyone else.
Some people just have sides to them that you'd never expect. By the way, about Diane, the owner of the gallery. Is she the type that isn't very appreciated by other women?
What do you mean?
Exactly what it sounds like, Emily. Is she very attractive, especially to the opposite sex?
So you're asking if she's sexy, right?
Well, she does always wear high heels.
And definitely, it's hard to explain.
But that doesn't make me biased, okay? She just seems to look down on people. She always has. I just don't like people like that.
That must be because sex appeal has no effect on you.
Now that's out of line.
I'm sorry, Emily. I didn't mean to poke fun at you. You just reacted so strongly to Diane's name.
I did not. It's like you're suggesting I'm the total opposite of her. Is that it?
Oh, Emily, that's not what anyone is suggesting. Let's just drop this conversation, okay?
So, we're not saying you're jealous of her, but we're saying you're jealous of her. I believe we've got to go this way. Oh, actually, no, I could have just carried on. Fair enough. We'll spin round, come back. What's this? Oh, did you see that excellent driving skill there? Even the music is accompanying me. Da, 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 da. Well, you know, at least we're in time this time, rather than having to bloody wait for like 500 hours. Da, 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 da.
I wonder if Diane has anything to do with the murder.
Diane moves on a whim and acts on impulse.
So maybe.
I don't want her leaving town, so shut up and let's get to the gallery.
But she's not driving, I am. How dare you? So there's been a murder. With a xylophone. It's still quite funky music, isn't it? Funky tune. So it's like lounge bar music. And now it's time to go to the gallery.
Looks more like an old mansion than an art gallery.
Diane liked the building so much she turned it into an art gallery.
She left the exterior untouched and had the insides redone.
So she's rich.
She bought this place, didn't she? Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Indeed it does.
Yes, it does.
Well, George, Emily, I want to talk with Diane alone. Will you wait here for me?
Don't tell me you still don't trust us.
No, that's not it. But this is very important to me.
He wants a spat in
I always make sure that I meet with the important ones, one-on-one. Otherwise, it's difficult to sense the subtle reactions of the suspect. This is just how I do things, and I'd appreciate your understanding.
Whatever.
Go on then. You're not going to listen to us anyway, are you?
You're starting to understand me, George. Well then, Zach. Let's go and meet Lady Diane.
Hey, no, you said you wanted to go in on your own. You want to go in on your own. Zach's going to stay right here. Alright?
Hello?
Hello? shut up. Oh. Who are you? What do you want?
No reply.
I'm replying.
Let's
you
take a
deaf
look
bugger.
around then, Zach.
He comes into the gallery, doesn't say what he wants, does he? No. Ba-doom. See about upstairs first. I got, a painting of a forest. Wait a minute. Why are these in a gallery? Because they haven't even got like suits of armour on them. Pretty big for an objet d'art. Reading is such cool, right? Okay. At least have something on them. Why are we going in all guns blazing? It's locked. I need a key to open it. So where is a key?
Oh.
Hey, give me a key, Olivia.
Hello,
Welcome
Olivia.
back, dude.
Do you like art?
Yes, I do. Well, I mean, I like trees.
Trees.
I like turtles.
Okay. Ah, but I see because these are all tree paintings. Do you come here often then?
Well, no. Just sometimes. I'm sorry, I really need to get back to the diner.
Zach, she was lying about something. She said trees, not paintings of trees. She doesn't need to come here to see trees. There's tons of trees outside.
Don't you lie to me. So, no, she dropped a key. She dropped a tree. Well, that was convenient. Ba-wham! 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 Handy we got the key there, wasn't it? Better fix that squeaky door. Okay. Now, am I the only one thinking that the I wanna die crew is about to show up? Because it feels like that. Okay. So, oh, look at all these paintings. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's got to be one in here somewhere. The Larch. The Larch. The Larch is not in here, then I'm going to be very, 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 very disappointed. Because you can't do without that game. Boom, 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 boom. Well, at least you got that right. It's like, quick, there's nutter in the gallery. So, why is he shooting the shit out of our boxes? Oh yeah, by the way, Troy Baker as Indiana Jones. Because Nolan North already did one. Aha. Almost as if it's burning. That's amazing, isn't it? Who put smoked salmon in there? But then again, who puts whole chickens in bins? Okay, that wasn't the direction I'm supposed to go. Ah. Um.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Not that. Profiling. Not that. create a sunset, red leaves, dancing red butterflies. That's got to be the code then, isn't it? The free thing code. He's not. Was he out at the time when they phoned? So, Troy, how many voices can you do in one go? Oh, well, I can do about 500 if you want. Okay, so what's this code I need? Almost looks like it's burning. I know, it blows your mind, doesn't it? You go, okay. So the code... so it has at least one of them. Bending the tree with its branches reaching out towards the left. It looks somewhat unbalanced. Balances grow towards the sun when you know, free. But that doesn't tell me the number. Because you can't pick out the solid number. I mean, we know where the painting is. Doesn't tell us a code number. That's a 4. I think it's in the description, isn't it? Right, so we got 4. Okay, so we've got the number 4. That's good. Like that. That looks like 3 because there's 3 of the same tree. So 4, 3. So 4, 3 what? Four, 3. I don't know. That's a lot of butterflies. So it's 4, 3 something. I'm guessing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 3, 5? Would that make sense? Let's try it. Because there was nothing else around there. The butterflies frolicking. So yeah, let's try 4, 3, 5.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues. Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Right, okay, so let's have a look at Olivia's memo and arrange the red trees in alphabetical order. Right, hang on. So tree at sunset, that was 3. That red leaves was 4. That would have been 5. So prep pass to the office. Number of red trees from the special exhibition room. Yeah, it's got to be 3, 4, 5. Unless it's something I'm not seeing.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Because there were 3 trees. See, there's 4 there. So there's the trees. They're not the ones at sunset, but they're the trees. I looking at the right ones? Is that the issue? So what am I missing? I mean, that's the way out. We don't want that. Wait, that's another tree at sunset, isn't it? So that's 4. So that looks like the same tree that was one that with the other 2. I mean, if someone has the code and wants to share the code, I don't mind. At this point. Or if someone thinks they know the answer. The code has something to do with this. Olivia's memo. Tree at sunset. Red leaves. Dancing red butterflies. Pass to the office. Is the number of red trees from the special exhibition room. Oh, wait. Okay, so it's from the number of trees in the special exhibition room. So where's that? It's got to be here then. It's got to be red trees, so 4. So that the butterflies one was 1. Yeah, because there's 4 trees there, and there was 1 in the butterfly. So where's the other ones then? Hey, old corn, how you doing? So what's this code? This is 221. The art gallery.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
641, okay. Fantastic. Thank you, Michael. So where's the 6?
Like I said, there's no point in you having this. I can put it to far better use. I'm taking it with me, okay?
That's fine by me then, as you wish.
Yeah, neither did I.
The FBI agent, right? Just wait a moment, please. I'll be right with you.
So there's no way you could have been at the scene of the crime.
That's right. I was drinking at the bar with Nick until early morning. I'm sure if you ask him about it, he'll say the same.
Very well. I'll be sure to do that. One other thing. That argument with Carol just now.
She's always like that. She thinks of me as an enemy, always bickering at what I say.
All right, Abdullah.
Is there any reason for that?
Perhaps because someone she liked ended up with me in my bed?
That would explain it, yes. If I may be so bold, who was the lucky man?
Oh, I sleep with anyone I wish. Anyone I prefer to sleep with. I guess she had her eye on one of them, but I don't know who it was exactly. I could sleep with you, if you like.
I'm flattered by your offer, but I don't think that would be appropriate. You're exactly the kind of woman a man in my job should never get involved with.
Isn't that a shame, darling?
You would think it's Twin Peaks the game, it's actually Deadly Premonition. Yes, Columbo.
I'll be frank. Right now,
Can I still be
you're not a
large?
suspect. But both Zach and I are certainly feeling shaky about you.
If you want to remain in the clear, just watch yourself from now on.
Oh, you don't know, do you? Artists and art lovers, we love a good thrill.
Thank you for your help. I have nothing further to ask you at the moment. Goodbye.
Excuse me, I just have one more question. You see, my wife, she loves painting. But it's not really trees she likes. She likes painting underpants. And one day she painted my underpants this polka dots colors all over them, and I don't like them. I don't like them. So I said to my wife, I say, you gotta buy me some new underpants. And she said, that's well spotted. What sounds low? The game? Because the game's quite high. I mean, the game at the moment, it's not sounding anything. I sound low. Weird. I'm at -5 decibels. Do I sound low, chat, to anybody else? I mean, compared to the game music's bloody loud at times.
I had a chat with Diane. She said she was at the bar drinking with Nick at the time of the murder. We need to confirm her story. Let's talk to Nick at the diner.
Very well, Agent Morgan. I have to head back to the department and clear up some paperwork. Go with Emily to the A&G diner.
Okay, then.
I'll show you the way. The diner's open from 9 to 2100.
Oh. Side levels of 5 corn?
Diane is the key to this case. I have a feeling she will lead us right to the criminal.
I'm going to say Zach is us. I've said this earlier in the stream. Zach is us. He's talking to us.
That's Kaysen. Looks like the show has just begun, and it has an all-star cast.
Fair enough. Right, we are going to go. Oh, it's episode 2, part 1. 9, A, and G. Wait, hang on. No.
Emily, do you know a man named Forrest Kaysen?
Kaysen? Yes, I know him. The sapling salesman, right? He always uses strange comparisons when he talks.
I'd like to know more about him. What does he do when he comes to town?
He's a salesman, so I guess he sells things? Maybe he comes on vacation. We haven't seen many tourists recently, but he comes pretty often.
Is that all?
Well, now that you mention it, he seems quite friendly with the Ingrams, with Isaac and Isaiah. Maybe you should ask them about Kaysen.
Okay, I will.
Fine, I bloody will. Look up hidden weapons and side missions in this game. Why is that? Because I don't want to piss this game off. This game's crashed on me already and I've had to redo it.
Is there something you want to check out?
Yeah, it's called the save point.
Well, either way, it doesn't matter. I can see you won't be rushed. I'm gonna go ahead, okay?
Okay, that would be fine.
The diner is open from 9 to 2100. Don't keep me waiting too long, okay?
I was doing a side mission that completely screwed up this game last week. Yeah, but I'm not playing it on PS3. I'm playing it on the worse version of bloody thingy, of PC. Because I know you can get
Zach,
a magnum.
don't you think there are a lot of good-looking women in this town? It's like heaven compared to the town we grew up in. Do you remember Liz? Prom queen? Elizabeth Scott Moore. She could be royalty with a name like that. But you know, she was like an actress from a B-movie, wasn't she? Bleached blonde hair, too much makeup, clothes showed off her cleavage, and that mole by her mouth. Say, Zach, were you with me back then? You
No,
know,
I wasn't.
That mole was made with makeup, right? We happened to be on the same bus once. I saw her drawing it on with makeup. I wasn't surprised, I guess. Just impressed that she would go that far to create that image. Do you remember that movie we went to go see that day? I'll give you a hint. It was the
Oh, he's
fourth
off
in a
again.
popular series, and was produced by Menahem Golan's Canon Films. Figured it out, Zach? Think it over then. Call it your homework until next time.
Oh god, he's off again. I mean, I have the PS3 version of this. I also have the Xbox 360 version of this. But how are you, Abdullah? How's things? Right, where are we going? No, let's cross the bridge and then we'll take the next one. Oh, this is Resident Inches, that way that I'm just like That's good to hear. Do you have a bird? Right, we're going to the diner.
To recap, the movie was the fourth sequel in a series that started in 1978. That's right, Zach. It was Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. Lex Luthor was back. It was played by Gene Hackman.
Wow, Superman!
That alone made it a must for all us fans. I don't remember much more about it, though. I'm sure there was more trivia about it.
No, there wasn't.
Still forget 4. Richard Donner directing 1 and 2. Now those two were great movies. Christopher Reeve really shined as Superman. Actually, Zach, I've got a confession to make. Promise not to tell anyone because I'd be really embarrassed. I actually like the first 2 Superman movies more than the first 2 Star Wars movies. I think John Williams did a better job with the theme song for Superman. But whenever I try to hum it, it always turns into the Star Wars song somewhere along the way. I know it's strange, Zach. I know. So, Zach, which Richard Donner film do you like the best? No need to hurry. Take some time and think it over.
Well, I mean, the start of it is fairly similar. You know, you've got ba 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 bam 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 ba 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 bam bim bim bim. Yeah, I picked them up the other day. £8, not bad. No trophies though.
Emily, were you waiting outside for me?
Should I have gone inside and started the 20 questions?
You could have.
Well, that would have been fine with me. Shall we get something to eat then?
Someone should teach you how to be more considerate. And now you want something to eat? I thought we were going to question Nick.
We are, but we might as well stuff our face at the same time. He didn't even hold the door open for her.
Welcome, Mr. Agent.
Hi, Olivia. Let me have your special for today. And some fresh coffee.
Our special today is turkey. A turkey and gravy sandwich.
There's one
Sound
sitting
good?
on a stool.
Perfect. Emily, you eat something too.
You
It'll be on the FBI.
Okay then, I'll go all out. I'll have the T-bone steak. I usually can't order it because it's a little too expensive.
Mrs. Olivia Cormack, I am here for Mr. Stewart's lunch. If it is ready, I'd thank you a bunch.
Says Mr. Stewart.
Yes, of course. Just a moment. Here you go. The usual. 1 turkey, strawberry jam, and cereal sandwich.
Sounds like the sinner's sandwich. Self-inflicted punishment to atone for past sins. He's setting an example.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, you should try this wonderful lunch. It's more than a delicious, tasty crunch. So says Mr. Stewart.
No, that's fine. I've just ordered my own lunch.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, that is, Mr. Stewart's order is delicious, I should mention. And Mr. Nick Cormack is a genius for creating this perfection.
So says Mr.
Stewart.
Still, I have a hunch I might not like it. You sure that sandwich is that good?
Mr. Francis York Morgan, making decisions based on intuitions is always a sign of bad FBI agents. So says Mr. Stewart.
Harry, you're right. I'll give it a try.
Harry is a bellend, or so I've heard. So let's flush him like a turd. So says Mr. Teamaker.
I can't believe it. This is fantastic.
Oh, he's going to play some crazy taxi now.
Olivia, I'm sorry, but can I change my order? I'll have what Harry is having. Nick and Diane. They hardly make the perfect couple, do they? Is it widely known that they go drinking together, just the two of them?
To be honest, I don't pay attention to these things.
Not into local gossip?
Well, when I moved here, I was still in high school, and I kept wearing the same wild clothes from my school in Seattle. I was young back then. And before I knew it, there were rumors all over the school. She'll screw anyone. That's what they said. Totally unfounded, of course. Anyway, after that, I just sort of chose not to really trust gossip.
Zach is probably happy with the answer because you
I
are
get
Zach.
where you're coming from. I used to dress like a hardcore punk rocker when I was in high school.
You? A punk rocker?
Nobody took my side, even when I had good grades. People rejected me just because of what I wore. I was young back then, too.
Even still, I just don't see you as a punk rocker.
And you laugh? Look at you. No makeup on, dressed in uniform, eating a steak for lunch. Okay, back to work. Let's talk to Nick.
Yeah, look at you with no makeup on. That's nasty. Don't fucking say that. I was wondering if you could tell me what A&G stands for. Arson Gonads. Oh, no, it's apple and gravy. My mistake. That's preference. Oh. So we're setting this place up. Nick's file suggested we put something we're proud of in the name. Exactly. Exactly, Corn. Nick back Nick too, come on. Little is okay, like what? Nick, you... Oh, nothing major, just a few things about him and Diane.
Oh.
Yes, he's a Frenchman called Arsène Gonads. Football manager. What's up? Could you just tell us what you were doing the night Anna was killed? Yeah, why would you throw... I was at the bar with Diane. What did you talk about, Nick? Rembrandt and Turner. Is that a problem? Sounds like an 80s cult movie. No, no problem. If you think Diane did it, you're wrong. No, that's not it. How dare you? Oh, this is me you're after, is it? You're wrong again. So much for the FBI, huh? That's the case either, Nick. I think there is something both of you are hiding. You can tell when people are hiding something by their reactions. Eyes, tongue and hand movements, sweat, dry lips, neck angles and such. Farting, you know. Hey, I'm working here. If you aren't ordering anything, get out. Say, hey, I'm choking here. Isn't hard evidence, but it certainly supports her alibi. Ah, but the two of them could be in cahoots. Yes. Wait, hang on. I think we need to talk to Olivia again, Zach. Will you do it? All right, I'll move you to her. Go on.
There's something I'd like to confirm with you, Olivia, if that's okay.
Yes, well, so long as it doesn't take too long.
First, what were you and Nick doing on the night of the murder?
I was here in the diner. Nick said he was going to the bar for a couple of drinks.
Does he go to the bar often? Leaving you to hold up the fort?
Yes. He says he enjoys the conversation with Diane. I thought they went drinking again together that night.
Do the three of you ever go drinking together?
Well, you see, I'm really not into art.
And your husband is well versed in the arts then, I take it?
Oh, yes. Looking at art and talking about it is his way of relaxing.
I was killing time.
People just aren't what they seem. Like a certain someone who was into punk rock 10 years ago.
You are absolutely right, Emily. But you can be an art lover and a liar at the same time. One more thing, Olivia. You just said that you aren't interested in art.
That's right. And...
So, how come I bumped into you at the art gallery? Didn't seem like Nick brought you there. You were there alone.
Well, I like trees, is the thing.
I like lamp.
That's why I went there.
I like turtles.
Surely you'd be better off in the forest rather than an art gallery then. I think you went to the gallery not to see trees, but to see Diane, right? You don't want to answer? Or perhaps this isn't the right place to ask.
Meet me in the backyard. You can get there from the parking lot. I'll wait for you there for an hour after we close up.
Yeah. You acquired the key to the backyard.
They close at 2100. Should we get something to drink and wait?
Yes. Yeah, like, that's a rather nasty sneeze you've got. Oh, there. Ooh. You sneezed out a key. How did that keep up your nose? It's like, shut up. Nick's out there. Hey, what you talking about, huh?
Agent York, what do we do now?
I want to hear what Olivia has to say. Let's kill time until the diner closes.
Okay, then I'm gonna make a trip back to the department. I'll see you in the backyard later.
Okay, sounds good.
Not a euphemism.
See you later then.
Zach, about Olivia. I presume she wants to tell us something about Nick and Diane. Let's hope it's not just something for the gossip columns.
Wait, how long we gotta wait? Holy shit. How many hours? Gotta wait about 9.5 bloody hours. Right, so where did we park the car? Oh, good to see they've got a disabled space. You gave the game too much credit there, Corn. Right, now, I want to go to get more petrol. I'll have to fill up. So we go along this way. No, we go this way. Keeps turning the bloody map around. So we have to go over here. Still haven't got that one yet. And we have to go to here. And then we could go there. We could go see Mr. Man here. So that's what we'll do. We'll go along here. We will get ourselves petrol. And then we'll go see Mr. Man behind the yard. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It's like, no, we gotta go this way.
I went to see every Richard Donner movie on the day they premiered. Every single one. Goonies, Lost Boys, the Lethal Weapon series, but my favorite has to be Lady Hawk.
Ooh.
That was back in 1985. The same year as Goonies. Both Rutger Hauer and Michelle Pfeiffer really shine in that one. But more than anything, it's the story setting that was really good. A love story about a cursed knight that changes into a wolf at night, and a cursed maiden that changes into a hawk during the day.
Very romantic. Don't you think so, Zach?
Thanks for spoiling if we haven't seen it.
Dusk, right between day and night. Together as humans for only a brief moment. Perfect setting for a fantasy movie.
I just had a thought, Zach.
Oh, God.
I really like those movies that have women changing into animals. Can you tell which movie I just remembered?
That's right, Zach. With Nastasia Kinski in the lead role.
Now, that was a fantastic movie. But I better concentrate on driving. We'll finish this later.
I thought he was going to go Michael J. Fox. So yeah, I love Teen Wolf. That would have been much more up his street. What was it? That was cool. I was not aware of that.
Uh-huh.
So hey, you're being very naughty. Shall we get the car washed? Are you sure? Go on then. Wow, what a bang up job you've done there. We did. We filled the car up. And that only took 8 minutes. So we'll go to the junkyard.
We have Nastasia Kinski in the lead role and Paul Schrader directing, back in 1981.
That's right, Zach. Cat People.
About a woman who turns into a leopard when she falls in love, and then eats the person she loves.
I thought it was romantic. Real romance right there, Zach.
Nastasia was perfect for that role. Casting her made that movie a success. Malcolm McDowell as her brother was also a good call. He's like a panther even without any of that special Hollywood makeup.
Now the name Malcolm McDowell rings another bell. You know the movie I'm talking about, right, Zach?
What, Limey?
Tell me you're thinking about Clockwork Orange.
No, I was thinking
Malcolm
about
McDowell,
Limey.
Come on, it's pretty obvious. Blue Thunder. Came out in 1983. Was
Wow.
directed by John Badham. Malcolm plays the bad guy in that one. He
Blue
just totally
Thunder,
outshines
wow.
the hero, Roy Scheider. At least I
Dana
think so.
Carvey.
I have to say, not many people agree with me about Blue Thunder.
Zach, if you disagree with any of my opinions about movies, just come out and speak your mind, okay?
Just speak your mind.
Okay then. Blue Thunder. Now that's another throwback. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just going to go grab a card. Or maybe not. Fucking hell. It was, yes. It was like trying to be like Airwolf. You see, these are much more famous than I thought. York's car. He has a nice car. He does, he has a nice car. Now what I might do after this, after I've done this, if this goes okay, I might take Mr. York here and go to sleep. And then we can come back. Now this stream has a very, 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 very serious lack of I don't want to die. Which I'm not complaining about. I mean, they were destruct. What on earth was that, York? They were destructible in the line of duty, mate. They knew their role. Right, let's go see Mr. Man. Mr. General. Ah, there you are. Don't die, son. You should be methodical. Well, even though there's a huge amount of scrap metal. Just in front of you. This is what you're looking for. Come on, a car. Still plenty of parts that can be used. Son, if you really want to get your hands dirty, you should find useful parts for your car. You should say, Detective, I shot a fence to get some medals. Tough work. Someone's got to do it. What do you think? Okay. Son, do you think you can handle it? Okay. Ooh. Could buy a car. Whose car should we buy then, chap? We've got Carol's, Lily's, Nick's sports wagon, Quint's car, or the Condor of Richard's car. I mean, the handling's easy on some of them. Whose car would you like? You'd like all of them. Okay. Buy Richard's car. Yep. Told you Russian. You did. Son, are you kidding? What? So we have to do this in a certain way. Required flair. Okay, that made absolutely no sense whatsoever. It might be a buy, investigate, buy, investigate. You could be right there, dude. But are the cars outside waiting for me? Should we do it around the block and then try and get another one?
So, where shall we go next? Data report, I improved my marksmanship score again today. Sure glad those stationary targets don't move or I'll never get a medal. You're goddamn right. Okay, I'll try get another car.
Now then, young fella, how do you feel about your current vehicle?
My vehicle? It's a piece of crap, but I'm not here to talk about that.
Then how about a little treasure hunt? Listen up, young man. My junkyard is actually a mountain of treasure. All kinds of treasure lies in those mountains of junk. The problem is, there's so many, I've lost track of where everything is. You've caught on already. I can see it in your eyes. I need you to head out in the yard and find certain things for me.
Okay.
If you help me out, I'll customize your car a little.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I tell you to shut up and listen to your superiors? Now, will you do it or not?
I don't see any reason to refuse.
Well said. First, I'll need some low gear parts. With that, I'll be able to boost the engine of your car. You'll find one around E5. Go! Don't just stand there, get going!
All right, you crikey. Junkyard pirate. I should probably just shoot him in the fucking face. Right, E5, so it's over there. Right, so the E's over there, 5's here, so it's round there. More boxes! I mean, this is taking up the time before 9 o'clock tonight on this, eh? Right, so E5. Wang. I think to myself, why am I running? If I walk, takes up more time. But what we shall do here is, we shall do this side mission bit, save it, and then that's where we'll leave it until tonight. Till after 10, well, till 10 PM. But that doesn't mean I'm stopping now. It means I'm just stopping in a bit. Yeah, I did. Discounted the barn.
This is it. This will save your life someday, son.
You sure know how to exaggerate.
You imbecile. Engine boost is vital for bringing back soldiers alive from war.
Engine boost.
Of course. Engine boost is the basis of everything.
Let me tell you a war story, son. I was leading my unit at the very front line.
Things were bad, and sanitary conditions were worse. Endless guerrilla attacks were stripping us of our manpower. Everyone was tired to their limits.
There was one sergeant who really rubbed me the wrong way. The boys like to call him Crybaby Timothy. He really gave me headaches, I can tell you.
How?
Just by breathing. His posture was bad. He was weak, slow, easily distracted. I have no idea who thought he was capable of combat in a war zone.
He endangered the lives of every member of the unit.
Stomach pains.
The worst stomach ache ever. Every one of us. It was just cooking. He was using food that was contaminated. I flew into the dugout toilet like an Apache chopper returning to base. I have to tell you, it was a close call. My engine was boosting. And that's what got me there safely, right in the nick of time.
What happened to the unit?
You really want to know?
He's sitting there.
It was a terrible sight. Powerful, athletic men reduced to walking dead.
blinking like crazy, shaking with pain. Their confidence and self-esteem were all crushed. They almost didn't recover.
An interesting story.
So you see the need for engine boost now, do you? I'll keep my side of the promise and get to work on your vehicle.
Yeah, sure, if it takes about 8 hours.
That badge on him is for a sergeant. Looks like it was sewn on something else before it was sewn onto his shirt. I wonder what that's all about.
You mean he's talking shit?
I put in longer pistons and optimized your lower gears. That should add boost to your speed when you accelerate.
10
There's
seconds
still plenty
later.
of stuff I can do to make your car go faster. Just come see me again and I'll customize your car a little more.
Low car gear parts. Well, what's the time? Midday, we got time. Rank makes the man, that's true, but then the man also makes the rank. Status is important self-confidence. Right, you said Richard's car. We have Richard's car. Right, let's go out and drive Richard's car, and then we'll come back in. Drive around in Richard's car, we're gonna hit a tree. Oh yeah, listen to that. ZZ Top ripoff. Fucking hell. What the fuck was that?
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
Yeah, stop the car before the car was fucked. My words. Yeah, it's like, whoop. Oh, we're down to under 9 hours now. Ooh. Let's see whose car we've got now. Oh, it's a van. Oh. Wait, did that door just open and left the window behind? Yeah, it's a window, not a bug. It's a feature, not a bug.
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
Zach, I'm tired of your shit. Oh man. Well, Con, it seems like we were able to get these cars.
No, nothing.
No?
Just my imagination.
Fill her up. Oh, your husband doesn't want the Benjamin Franklin again.
Uh-huh.
Vandalism? Where? I lost money to vandalism? Yeah. We are getting so ripped off. Okay, last card then. Son, are you kidding me? No, I'm not. I guess. Well, you know what we're going to do next? We're going to go back to the hotel. When the car decides to turn, you know, that'd be nice.
No, nothing. Just my imagination.
Yeah, I imagined there was a road there, but apparently not. Okay, then this main road. Well, again, into a tree. But yeah, we'll go this way. We'll go back to there. We'll sleep. Then we'll save it. And then by that time, we should, in theory, be ready to call the stream until again this evening.
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
He comes up and goes, I'm tired of your shit. You're like, what? Oh, so we can't go this way. So where's the chuffing lake? Oh, hang on. We can go back here and find another bone. And then we can sleep. That is what we can do. That's a good idea, lads. Someone just left this metal out in the road. This music just sounds so wrong considering how the speed we're going. Because then we'll wake up about 8.
No, nothing. Just my imagination. There's sleepy area. Here's little roady area. I mean, we could honestly do a road here, but, you know, never mind. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. A human bone? This doesn't look related to the case, but shouldn't I let someone know?
Apparently we should, yes. Oh, there's something to shoot. Something to shoot. us there. Okay, get in the car. Oh, we totally missed an area to sleep.
So, where shall we go next?
We're going to waste some time by having a nap. So we can go find somewhere we can go find somewhere to pick up the phone. See, deep sleep's too long, long sleep's too long. It's going to have to be moderate sleep then. Had to be, sadly. I don't know about you, but I think there might be something wrong with my car. Did you see it drop down as we slide the car up? When the fact we got to wait 2.5 bloody hours. Oh. Thank you for the bullets. That was very handy. They like storing bullets, don't they? I mean, it's not a complaint. Oh, I got enough, okay. Screw you guys. Excuse me, my car was there and you just drove straight through it. What the hell? Did I just see a van just drive straight down? It almost like fell off the world.
No, nothing. Just my imagination.
Hi, little guys.
We saw someone.
We really did.
Isaac? Isaiah? What exactly did you see?
Someone in the forest.
Standing under Anna's tree.
Not a goddess.
A little different.
A ghost?
Yeah, maybe it was a ghost.
Ghost? What makes you think that?
We found this on the ground there.
Would a ghost drop this?
What you got for me?
Let me see. It's blurry and out of focus. I can make out two people, but not their faces. So that's why they think it was a ghost. But then who was under Anna's tree?
Thank you, kids. Wait, come here, come here. Wait, you, come here.
You?
You're kind of saying about They're already home, you silly bugger. Well, that took up another few minutes. I mean, there's barrels there. He's like, Zach, there's barrels. Maybe we can shoot them. And Zach goes, how much minutes would that take up? And he went, probably about 35 seconds. He's like, great, well, that'll work. Well, there we go, Abdullah. We've done some side stuff. Medal barrel. Barrels of honor. It's not quite burnout though, is it?
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
Yeah, we're Zach. Did the barrels, they didn't like me. You could say they weren't a barrel of laughs. Right, let's go save it then. And then that will be it for a couple of hours. For about 3 hours. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. So, when we come back tonight on this, what I'm going to do is we're going to stand there for a couple of hours. We're going to just talk shit. Yeah, wherever exactly. I have no idea, my friend. I have no idea. But that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to stand by the parking lot for that couple of hours, talking shit. But yes. Oh yeah, I miss Burnout. I wish they had them back, but you never know. They may come back. Time's Thursday. But anyway, we are going to go do something I haven't done in a long time. We are going to go raid Maelstrom Alpha. So have yourselves a wonderful couple of hours, and I will see you in a little bit. His rooms are withering. So here we go. It's a raid. We'll see you in a couple of hours.